Hi everyone, I'm Omale Jeff Jojo, your celebrity mathematician. Don't touch the die. Don't touch it too. Okay, last time we did justice to indices. We solved several examples, and these are some of the examples we gave that day to solve. So I was directed to solve this as corrections. So let me check that A. It was given that 5x raised to the power of 4 is equal to 80. Good. In this case, you cannot do justice to this because the coefficient of x raised to the power of 4 is 5. You have to make the coefficient of x to be 1. If it's x raised to the power of n, x raised to the power of any number, the coefficient must be 1 for you to solve effectively. I like this very one, and that is when I saw it, I said, yes, let me do correction. So for me to do, that is, my x raised to the power of 4 will now be 80 divided by what? 5. Now you see 80 divided by 5 is 16. So that means my x is equal to x raised to the power of 4 is equal to 16. Now in this case, there's a law I gave when I was giving out the rules. You may have forgotten, but I remember rule number 11. I gave up to 11. No textbook will give you up to even 7. Now rule number 11 said that if I have the same base, I can equate the power, and if I have the same power, I can equate the base. Now let's look at it here. That means x raised to the power of 4 will now be equal to 2 raised to the power of 4. In this case, the powers are the same for 4. So the base are different. So since the powers are the same, I will equate the base. Therefore, x is equal to 2. But there's a way you can still solve this. Or this is the only one I'm going to do all here. Or from here, that is from here. X raised to the power of 4 is equal to 16. For me to remove this power 4, I'll take the 4th root. This is it. X raised to the power of 4 all raised to the power of 1 over 4 is equal to 16 all raised to the power of 1 over 4. And we all know that a raised to the power of 2 raised to the power of 1 over 2 is the same thing as a raised to the power of 2 times 1 over 2. I'll balance this one to be 1. 2 times 1 is 2. 1 times 2 is 2, which is a raised to the power of 1, which is a. So in this case, this is power law. I'll apply power law here. 4 times 1 over 4. That is, it will now be x raised to the power of 4 over 4, which is equal to what? Root 16. The 4th root of 16 raised to the power of 1. Yes, we said it last time that when we are having such a thing in this form, what we'll do, we said that if we have a raised to the power of 1 over 3, it will be cube root of a raised to the power of 1. This is fractional law. So in that case, that's what I apply here. The 4 is down, take the 4th root. So this one is x raised to the power of 1 is equal to the square root of 16. The 4th root of 16 is 2. That is, the 4 numbers that you multiply, they must be the same into 4 to give you 16. 4 times 4, that is the 4 number, right? That is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. That is the number, the 4th root of 16. So x raised to the power of 1 is the same thing as x. So this one is raised to the power of 1. That is the one outside here. Because if it's 2, you must bring it down. So in that case, I have that x raised to the power of 1 is x. and 2 raised to power of 1 is what? 2. Therefore, x is equal to what? 2. Now, you can see that from here, this or from here, you can apply the law. You have the same answer. Then if you want to take it by normal indices, we can still have the same answer. Thank you so much for that number. Number B. I know that this justice is cool, right? Number B, mathematics is fun. And you cannot do without it in this modern technology. Data science and artificial intelligence. Ask them. Mathematics, computer science, statistics. And this basic is very good, the analysis. Now, x raised to the power of minus 1 is equal to 10. In this case, we apply that if you have a raised to the power of minus 1, it's the same thing as 1 over a. Therefore, this gives me what? 1 over x is equal to 10. We can balance it up. Since 10 is standing on its own, we can make it over 1. 10 divided by 1 is the same thing as 10. And why I did it is because of cross multiplication. This goes here, this goes here. So it means that 10x is equal to 1. That is x times 10. For me to get my x, I'll divide both sides by 10. The one that contains the alphabet. This goes with this. Therefore, x is equal to 1 over 10. So the number C said that 2x raised to the power of minus 3 equal to minus 16. 2x raised to the power of minus 3 equal to minus 16. Now, what do we do here? In this case, what to do is to first divide. I told you here, the coefficient of x, no matter the power it has, index or exponent, must be 1. So the first step I'll take is to divide both sides by 2. That is, x raised to the power of minus 3 is equal to minus 8. What I did there is 2 here, 2 hands to become this. 16 divided by 2 is 8. So then there's another thing I can do here. X raised to the power of minus 3 is the same thing as minus 2 raised to the power of 3. That is 2 times 2, 4, times 2, 8. Then let me do one thing here. Minus 1, 3 is the same thing as minus 2 raised to the power of 1, 3. I did something there. You know that if I have a raised to the power of minus 1, 2, it's the same thing as a raised to the power of minus 1 times 2, which is a raised to the power of minus 2. That's what I did here. Good. Having done that, it can be seen in this way. Now, if you look at it critically, they have the same power now. This one has 3, this one has 3. So since they have the same power, I can equate this one inside. The first power, I'm not talking of the one inside the bracket, 3 here, 3 is here. So since they have the same, I'll leave the 3. I'll come in this one. X raised to the power of minus 1 is equal to minus 2 raised to the power of 1. X raised to the power of minus 1 is equal to minus 2. 2 raised to the power of 1 is 2. 1 over x is equal to minus 2. You can balance it over 1, so I can cross multiply. Minus 2x is equal to 1. That is, x times minus 2 is minus 2x, and 1 times 1 is 1. So divide both sides by minus 2. If I divide both sides by minus 2, this minus 2, this minus 2. This will go with this. Therefore, you know that when minus is down, it can still be up. So that one is the same. So in that case, my x, therefore, x is equal to minus 1 over 2. what I applied from here is indices. You must know the rules. I'm using the rule. I just did a kind of something here so that I can get the powers to be the same. It's your IQ, but it's very simple. Just know the rule and apply. So then number D. What we have there is what? 8x raised to the power of 5 over 2. 8x raised to the power of 5 over 2 is equal to 256. 256. Now, the first thing to do is to make sure that the coefficient of x, no matter the power or index or exponent, must be 1. So I'll divide both sides by what? 8. So that means I have this place to be what? X raised to the power of 5 over 2 is equal to what? 32. So what I did is I divided both sides. I divided the left hand side by 8, divided this one by 8. I know that if 2 enter 8 to be 4, 2 enter this 6, 6 is 3, this is 25, this is 100. 2 say enter 4 again, 2 enter again. If you start doing it, you find out that you arrive at 32. You don't need to use calculator. Good. Now in this case here, if you have it in this case, for you to remove this 5 over 2, we can do it in that simple form and we can do it in a long cut. But let me just use maybe anyone for you. So in this case, what you have is, for me to remove this, I'll add this 5 over 2 raised to the power of 2 over 5. The same thing as 32 raised to the power of what? 2 over 5. Yes. For me to remove this side, if you are having 3 over 2, you take it to be 2 over 3, so that this 2 can cancel this 5 can cancel 5. That is how to do. If they give you anything in exam or anywhere, don't be panic, don't just be scared. Know the rule, apply it. Simple. So if I have a raised to the power of 1 over 2, what I will use to remove this is the inverse, 2 over 1. So when these two go, this is the same thing as this. So when I have 5 over 2, I'll take the inverse, 2 over 5. That is how to remove it. And if you are not having fraction, if you are having a square, for example, what you use to remove will be 1 over 2. You take the inverse. So in that case, this one, 5 times 2 is 10. 2 times 5 is 10. That's how to do and remove it. That is, we have x raised to the power of 10 over 10 is equal to what? Remember, 32 is 2 into 5 places. I have 2 raised to the power of 5 raised to the power of 2 over 5. Right? Now this one I just brought it out. This one from here I would have said is power 1. So 10 over 10 is 1. And this one, look at it here. This is power law. 2 raised to the power of 5 times 2 over 5. X will now be equal to 2 times 2 over 5. Look at it here. That is 5 times 2 over 5. You can balance this one to be 1. 5 times 2. This one will go with this. 5 will go with this, it remains 2. Or if you want to multiply it, 5 times 2 is 10 over 5, which is equal to what? 2. So it's still the same thing. So this one, what I have here is 5 times 2 will give me 2 raised to the power of 10 over 5, which is equal to what? 2 raised to the power of 2. Therefore, x is equal to 2 times 2, which is what? 4. That is clear, right? Because we said that the index, which is the power, tells us the number of times that the base multiplied by itself. So this 2 multiplied itself 2 times. So then I move to E. E. X raised to the power of 2 is equal to 1 whole number 7 over 9. The first thing to do is to take it from mixed fraction. If it has the coefficient, the first thing to do is to divide. If it has mixed fraction, you must take it to fraction. So x raised to the power of 2 will now be 1 times 9 is 9. 9 plus 7 is 16. Now be 16 over 9. Good. Now in this case, for me to remove here this 2, I will add the power 1 over 2 for me to remove it. Please take this simple step. I can solve this in 4 ways. But the easiest way is anywhere you see 2 like this, 1 over 2 will remove that power. Then add 1 over 2 power to the other side too. If it's 3, 1 over 3 will remove the power. Add 1 over 3 to the other side too as a power. So in this case, I'll take this square root of both sides. That is 2. 1 over 2. Power 1 over 2 is the square root. 16 over 9. The same square root 1 over 2. If it's 1 over 3, it will be cube root. 1 over 4 is 4th root. So in this case, 2 times 1 over 2 is 2 over 2, which is 1. That is 2 raised to the power of 2 times 1 over 2 is equal to the square root of 16 over 9, all raised to the power of what? 1. Remember, when we're solving the other one, there's what we talked. I know you may have forgotten, but I'll remind you. When we're teaching that very one, there's what we said. We said that if you have, sorry, this one is not 2, right? Sorry, it's x, please. That is x. We said that if you have a raised to the power of 1 over 2, it's the same thing as the square root of a raised to the power of 1. This one. The down serve as the root. We said that if you have a raised to the power of 3 over 2, or let me say 3 over 4, the down one always serves, there is fractional law. The down one always serves as the root. It will not be a, the 4th root, raised to the power of 3. The numerator always serves as the power. So that's what I did here. 1 over 2. So this one is the power, and these 2 serve as the square root. My lesson is full of explanations, right? So 2 times 1 over 2 is the same thing as 2 over 2. So I have x raised to the power of 2 over 2 will now be equal to what? The square root of 16 is 4, and the square root of 9 is 3. 4 over 3 raised to the power of 1. 2 over 2 is 1. That is x raised to the power of 1. The same thing as 4 raised to the power of 1, remember, over 3 raised to the power of 1. If you have a over b raised to the power of n, in this case, since the bracket is for both of them, it will be a raised to the power of n over b raised to the power of n. In case this thing is not 1, it will affect the solution. I don't mean it's 2. It will be 4 raised to the power of 2 and 3 raised to the power of 2. Good. So in this case, x raised to the power of 1 is the same thing as x. Sorry, my marker is already gone. Let me use this one. X raised to the power of 1 is the same thing as x. 4 raised to the power of 1 is 4, and 3 raised to the power of 1 is 3. But this is not the final answer. The final answer must be in mixed fraction. So it will be x. Therefore, x is equal to one whole number 1 over 3. But if you look at this very well, they gave us s squared. Even this 4, in some textbook, this will be plus or minus, because the root, the power or exponent or index is squared. So since it's squared, what we do will be plus or minus 1 over 3. But in some cases, you can leave it as 1 over 1 over 3. So we have done justice to this, and this is the brain test. Our brain test always comes with price. Our brain test comes with price. The first person to solve this from 1 to 5 will have our price, and we'll post the person on our page to thank the person and give him award, or her, him or her award. So it's from number 1 to 5. Please look at it very well. The first person to solve it will have our gift. Thank you so much, and remain blessed. Don't touch the dial. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel at Matex12. Go to Facebook, watch it, and download the video. It will help you. Then ask your question. Drop the questions anywhere. It will get to us. Thank you. Don't touch the dial.